Russian missiles are killing Russians. On the morning of January 2nd, one of the Russian missiles fired at Ukraine fell in the village of Petropavlovka in the Voronezh region and exploded. The published footage shows that an entire street in the village was destroyed. Moscow authorities called it the accident an emergency discharge of ammunition, as a result of which no one was allegedly injured. At the same time, according to Russian Telegram channels, more than 10 people were killed, including children, and more than 24 people were injured. There are already enough such so-called extraordinary situations, and their number will increase, experts say.
Мы подразумеваем, что, во-первых, они были в прошлом.
We mean that they were in the past. That is, since they are launched over the Caspian Sea and over the Black Sea, since there are such falls. This means that the Russian military is aware of it. Yeah, that is, it can fall, so let's release it in the distance. Now it has fallen, it fell before, then why shouldn't it fall in the future? Nothing conceptually changes in the Russian army, but most likely they will strictly approach this issue and try to launch only in remote regions, so that if a fall occurs, no one will see it.
On January 3rd, there was no electricity and heat supply in the Kursk region of the Russian Federation. Local governor Roman Starovoyt complained about the shutdown. The problems allegedly began after an air attack in Zheleznogorsk and the Zheleznogorsk region. This substation was damaged. Because of this, power went out in residential buildings in several settlements.
Вот, включаю воду.
I turn on the water. There is no water either. Do you hear that?
Слышите, да?
Also, allegedly due to a power surge and water hammer, the heating main broke. There is no heating in 17 apartment buildings. Telegram channels contain information that gas stations, shops and ATMs have stopped working in parts of the city.
People are panicking. Water is sold out in stores and almost all shops are closed. There is a huge queue at the gas station, city residents say. According to them, you can now pay in Zheleznogorsk only in cash. People are also reporting problems with mobile communications, and they are finding it difficult to get through. Telegram channel Caution News reports. The Kursk governor apparently is not aware that in Zheleznogorsk there are several microdistricts without water, electricity and heating. Information about 17 houses is greatly underestimated. There is no heat, no water in the whole city. The lights were recently turned on. And yes, in Peterachka and Magnit retailers there is no still water.
Local authorities promised to eliminate the consequences within 2 hours, but the situation did not improve. Some Russians are outraged by this attitude. However, as experts note, the majority prefer not to express dissatisfaction for fear of arrest.
Если российские граждане будут жаловаться,
If Russian citizens complain like what their army is throwing at them, then automatically they will fall under the provisions of the article of the Criminal Code for distributing fakes, and the second article may be for discrediting the armed forces of the Russian Federation. That is, out of the blue, no one in the Russian Federation wants to raise 2 articles for themselves, so they remain silent.
Among other things, in Zheleznogorsk, some enterprises stopped working altogether, including the Vagonmash machine building plant. All employees were sent home. Reported by Yulia Bil, Halina Babenko, UA TV News.